So we got.
Well, we have the slaw. The slaw. And you said you had other stuff to put in.
Neighbor's Table is a free meal, a free lunch that has happened on every single Saturday at noon at our church here, the Episcopal Church on South Phoenix, since March 31st of 2012. That first meal, I don't even remember how we spread the word, but 3 people heard about it and came and ate with us. Now we're averaging around 80 folks each week. For one day, for the middle of this day, every Saturday, they don't have to be hungry and they don't have to worry. And they have a safe place to come where they are treated with respect and they are graciously accepted for who they are.
For me, Neighbor's Table reminds me of the time when I was young and I didn't know where my next meal was coming. And standing in line with my mom somewhere, and I wanted to somehow give that back.
It feeds people that are physically hungry, but it also feeds all of us that are hungry for connection.
Very soon into the Saturdays of cooking, we had icy weather. And so the question was, well, probably no one's gonna come, and should we cook something? Well, I live close to the church. Carolyn lives close to the church. So we decided, well, you know what, we'll just go cook and we'll freeze it if no one shows up. So Carolyn and I and one of our partners at Central Presbyterian Church came over. It was about 5 people. But to have that happen on a day when we thought, nobody's gonna come.
We do strive to have nutritious meals. We don't use processed food if we can help it at all. And that does 2 things. It serves a delicious and nutritious meal, and it also keeps costs down. And so we have gardeners who bring us produce. We have a teenager who grew up in this church who's now a senior in high school, but has for several years created a garden.
All of the produce from the garden and the eggs from the chicken she donates to Neighbor's Table to provide a hot meal every Saturday to people who are hungry for food or fellowship. And we really have done that. We try to cook a meal that is something we would serve to our families.
It's meant a lot to go in that kitchen and cook for, I don't even want to call them strangers, they're family, and bring these traditions from my home to their plate.
I think that Neighbor's Table means awareness to me of parts of the people in my community who literally don't know where their next meal is coming from.
What Neighbor's Table has taught me is how to create a community. Because we started with an idea, and that idea has become its own living organism. It depends on everybody. If any part of what Neighbor's Table is didn't work, none of it would work. Nobody can live without other people. And Neighbor's Table shows that.